Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Steve. This is a devlog for an unnamed game that I'm working on. I'm just calling it Prototype Z. This is actually a devlog 3. Let me go ahead and maximize the scene view. So the first two devlogs I was with Andrew. It's been a little difficult for him and I to connect recently. I think he's got a lot going on, and for that, I'm just going to do a devlog by myself. And also the project and its scope has changed a lot. In the beginning, Andrew didn't really know if he wanted to make a game. He really didn't want to commit to this project, and he just wanted to see what we could do. Anyway, at this point, we've worked on it for about 5 weeks. We created a prototype, which is what I'm about to demonstrate for you today, and we're getting it ready for... We've decided we're just going to finish the game because I guess he's happy with the progress that we have. Me personally, I think that no matter what, we should finish it. It's good experience, and if you can make a game and put it out there on a store, you might as well. You never know what could happen, and it's a good experience that you could continue building up from, and in the future make better games, improve your skills, and yeah, game design and development is something that I'm interested in, and I've been working on this type of stuff for about 8 years on my own. This is the first project that I'm collaborating with somebody on. So it's a little different than working on your own project. That being said, let me just kind of jump in and show you what we have. So this is level 1. This is the original prototype. So I guess once Andrew saw this come together was when he realized that he wanted to. And we also have a boss fight. So once we got to this point is when he agreed that he'd like to finish the game as well. So we're working on getting this set up for early access on Steam. I don't know what the price point is going to be for the game. I don't think it's going to be very much, maybe 10 or 15 bucks. But the idea is that we have this underground facility. So if you've watched the previous devlogs, you've seen the start of the intro sequence, which ends with the characters getting on an elevator. This is the elevator that they get on, and this is the start of the gameplay level. So they come down into this elevator, and this is the facility that they're in. So this is Andrew's level design. I helped him by providing some feedback, but really he kind of did all of the layout. I gave a few suggestions for some things that I would like to see. This right here is a terminal that leads to the boss. So the goal is, it's currently locked by default. The goal is to find the key in this facility. So you go and you explore the facility. You collect power-ups and weapons and fight enemies. There's about 4 or 5 different types of enemies, and once you have everything, you go and you fight the boss, and the idea is you would progress to the next level, and we would have some dialogue sequences to do a little bit of storytelling, and really it's mostly a linear game, but you would obviously have to navigate through the level and find the required objects that you need to progress. So that being said, I kind of just did a quick overview of the level. Let me go ahead and press play, and we'll just take a quick look at it. So the game does have save data, and my character is currently saved. So actually, let me delete the save data. Gotta go to... I'm using advanced player prefs and just delete all the entries. So now this will be like I just started a fresh game. So when you start the game, your character has a pistol, and he also has a melee weapon, which we're just calling a bat. and the NPC keeps not stopping for some reason. So I need to fix that and find out what's causing the NPC to do that. That's like the biggest breaking bug, and I've kind of just ignored it, mostly because there were so many other things to focus on. So this game started as the sci-fi game template from the Unity Asset Store, and I've hacked it up and down and left and right to get to what we have now. So currently we have a click to move. So like if I hold down the left click, I could make the character just basically follow the pointer. So there's a nav mesh under the character, and the character is basically a nav mesh agent, and wherever I click, it's telling the AI character to move to that location. And that's the control scheme that I ended up going with. By default, the character in that template was not a nav mesh AI character, and it was controlled using left, right, up, and down arrow keys. So that was the main change that I made. After I got the click to move working, I set up right click to shoot, which is kind of cool. And for these pickup objects, when you get close to them, they'll kind of be pulled toward you like a gravity force kind of thing. Diablo 3 does this with their health pickups, and I like that. So all of these items that I just picked up, the essence, these go into my inventory. That's what all of those orange reddish orbs are. I picked up a health pack. I could only use it if I need health. I could click on this red icon and go to an essence upgrade menu. All of this UI still needs design work. I've just programmed out the functionality for it. I'm not sure if Andrew's going to do this design work or if it's something that I need to do. I guess we'll get that sorted out at some point. So I do have some essence. I could upgrade something. Let me just give myself some more health. Well, actually, no. I'm not going to upgrade anything. So as you pick up essence, I still need some kind of tutorial element or something where it says you've picked up some essence. Open your menu to access the essence upgrade system or something. So the main goal is to go through this door so you could fight the boss, but we need to find the access card, otherwise the door's locked. So the access card is actually somewhere at the other side of this door, but this door is also locked. So the only way we can go is down. But now we get another fork in the road, and we could keep going down, or we could go to the right. Shoot this guy. Sometimes the enemy interaction is not as great as I would like it to be. I feel like the hitboxes, they just still need some work. And also, if you're too close to an enemy or to a crate and you try to shoot it, sometimes you'll miss it. So that's another bug. Like here, I'm trying to shoot at this crate and I'm just missing its hitboxes completely. So there are still some pretty major bugs that I need to solve. So this terminal right here, this will actually release the door lock that leads to the key. So at this point, we can leave this area, or we could continue to go to the right. Now, if you continue to go to the right, you're rewarded with a stronger weapon. So right now we have the bat weapon, which is pretty strong. I think it might be too strong. Maybe it needs to be changed to some kind of blade or something, or we just need to make it less strong. And then you have pistol weapon. So these green pickups that you're seeing, those are pistol ammo. So all we've really seen so far that we're picking up from these crates is pistol ammo and essence. And we've picked up about 41 essence so far, and we can upgrade our character a little bit, but I think I just want to play through without upgrading the character, because once you upgrade the character it becomes really easy. So every time I shoot this box, it takes about 5 seconds to load. I think that is that weapon going into memory, so I probably just need to find a way to have it in the scene. I need to work on the pooling for these spawnable objects, because they're being instantiated, and that's not really efficient. Not when there's so many objects that are always being destroyed and we're always instantiating different things. And I think because that shotgun has never been seen, it's more expensive to load at runtime when it hasn't been pre-cached. Okay, so now I have this big old shotgun. So in this pause menu, the character will likely be in the middle. So whatever weapon you have equipped, you'll see him holding it, and he'll probably be in some kind of idle pose. So we could see this gun is a lot cooler, shoots a lot faster. So I really like what Andrew's done with the level design. I feel like he's kind of brought it to life. It's something that I like exploring. What I want to do more of is find more interactable objects. So like I can mouse over these objects, and then I could left click to smash them, or I could right click to shoot them. I can mouse over that health pack that I just picked up and add it to my inventory. I can mouse over enemies and I see their health. I also see their name and a description about them. I don't see that for the turret. It's something that I still need to program in. That's just a different type of object from the template that I was using. So basically I'm rewriting the entire template to do what I need. By the time I'm done with it, I don't think the template will resemble what it was in any shape or form, and all of the scripts would have likely been rewritten. My process is to actually rewrite the systems as I go, so eventually I won't use any of the template scripts. I'll have all of my own scripts. So this is a bigger guy, and he hits harder. I have to use a health pack or else he might kill me. So you've kind of started to see how, like, as I came to this area, it was a little bit harder. So at this point, that's really just what I wanted to show. I'll go ahead and I'll upgrade a little bit. I'll give myself some more health. I'll upgrade. Now I'm at 300. I'll also upgrade my pistol damage. I could upgrade the shotgun too. I might as well. Okay. Now everything's a little stronger. We can see I only have 3 essence left. My health is increased to 300, and my pistol power and shotgun power is, both of them have gone up by about 9. So now these little guys, they always die with one shot, but if you don't kill them while they're far away, they can become harder to hit. So you do have to run from them or shoot them as they're on their way to you. And this guy, he's definitely a big old baddie. And it looks like they're doing some wonky stuff over there. Here's another door lock terminal. So if you were to skip this area and not come through here, you'd obviously not release that door lock. And maybe we might need to do a better job explaining why that door lock is there or what it released. But the alternative way you could have come was when we came into this room, if you didn't go to the right, you would have come straight. And maybe it's okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm just picking on that a little bit too much. But if you would have just come straight, you would be led to this area where there's some more enemies. And I need to be careful or else I'll die. Use another health pack. So if you would have just come straight... Oh wow, there's a lot of enemies here. You would come to this door, and this door would be locked, but we did unlock it. And here's the dog that breaks out of the glass. That was actually the first enemy we ever set up. I like how he breaks through the glass. And here's a turret up here. I'll shoot that turret so it doesn't shoot me. And there's a shiny key on the floor. So we can see once I pick that up, I want to have some kind of notification, so a UI that tells you what item you picked up. So now we have the level 1 access card. I can go and use this to go through that door, and that door will lead me to the boss. So I feel like we put a lot of different functionality into this project. We were pretty much just, well, I was just jamming out and trying to make as much cool stuff as I can in those first 5 weeks, and really see how much I could come up with. I feel like from a functionality standpoint, we have a good amount of content that we can use to create levels. And there are some bugs, but I don't think that it's anything that will be too hard. So the idea here with these platforms is Andrew's going to fill them up with some more ammo, maybe some health pickups. We still need to balance the game a little bit more, so as we got to this point, if I would have destroyed all of the crates, I'd probably have more health packs than I need. So I think there's a lot of balancing that needs to be done. We could probably add more enemies and make it more interesting. I don't know which direction we're going to go yet. I feel like balancing is its own phase of development. So you build out all of the systems, you get them in place, you start playtesting, and you just iterate on the design until it starts to feel good. And that's basically what I've been doing. Every time I would press play, I would find something that doesn't feel good, and I wouldn't turn off play mode until I find that something, and then I would fix that. And that's pretty much my design philosophy. So this is the boss arena. When you enter this arena, I'd like for a camera animation to happen that'll kind of pan around and show you the areas of interest. In all of the 4 corners of this arena, I'd like to set up a terminal. And once you activate all 4 of them, it would release what I'm about to show you. So this is the boss. I basically just put him in here and got him functional. I did not tweak him at all. I think he needs to move faster. So once all of those terminals are activated that don't exist yet, they would enable these terminals. So these terminals would not be usable. Just like the terminal that unlocked the door to this boss, when we come up to them, we'll get a message that says you need to unlock, you need to do something to activate these. And the goal here is to lead the bug onto this platform and pull one of the switches to drop him in. So if you do it at the wrong time, that's the visual feedback that you need to basically figure out, like, okay, I activated this terminal, it dropped the platform, I need to drop the bug here. Because if you try to shoot him, like I have the shotgun right now, and I upgraded the damage, but I'm going to run out of bullets. So I just shot all of my shotgun bullets. I don't have any more clips, and the character's still at almost half health. So I could switch to the pistol, which I have a lot of pistol ammo, and I could shoot him. And that pistol ammo has been upgraded. I think the boss still needs a lot more health. In my mind, I don't want the player to be able to kill this bug with their ammo. I want them to have to come up and pull this switch and drop him. And that's how our prototype ends. So at this point, we have a playable prototype. I've kind of gone through and showed you all of the functionality. And yeah, that's where we're at. We'll continue to build about 5 or 6 more levels, 5 or 6 more bosses, add some more dialogue to it, add some more items, and adjust the game design, adjust the balancing. And it'll be an interesting next 2 months because our goal is to release the game. Let's see, it's March, so we have March and April to make the game. So May 1st is basically when we'd like to put a fork in it, just call it done. And I'll continue to share some devlogs and show some of the progress. I don't know how much I'm going to show of the game. Some of it I might like to leave to surprise. We'll see. But thanks for checking this out. If you have any feedback, I'd love to hear it. See you in the next log. Bye.